fishing. I can't do nothing out here. People are looking at me all the time. Yeah, get a little bit. Well, good evening, folks. It's Richard Gene, the fishing machine, out here on the water once again. That was cringy, wasn't it? Well, right now, currently, the surface temperature's at 82 degrees on top. Had a bad front come through last night, just a bad bunch of thunderstorms, quite a bit of rain. So it's one day after a front. Always tough conditions, always. But we go fishing when we can because it's good for us. But today, we're going to do some live shad fishing. Oftentimes, this is the answer to catching inactive fish. So, join me a few minutes. Let's see what we can do. Now, I got a few shad right here. This is a bait saver. It works off of it's a 12 volt, so it's working off my battery right here. And I have a few shad in there, if y'all can see them. Now, they're pretty good size. Never know. Big bait, big fish. Or big bait, little fish. It's amazing what you can catch on shad fish. It is amazing what you can catch on a shad fish. Alright, folks, I'm going to start right here on this wall right here. There's an eddy that goes right down through here, or current seam, excuse me. I'm going to fish the edge of that current seam and probably right in here too. So let's hook this up. Now, as far as my equipment goes, I've got one way or the other. Now, I've got a this is an Akuma RTX 305, and it's loaded with 20-pound test spider wire, and I'm just using a 3/8 bullet weight, a barrel swivel, and about a 2-foot fluorocarbon leader. And this is 15-pound fluorocarbon leader and a bait hook. My other rod's a lot different. It's a lot lighter. I'm just using a Tournament Series Gander Mountain 6.5-foot rod, loaded with 10-pound braid, rigged the same way, but I think that might be a 3/8 bullet weight, but about a 2-foot leader and a small bait hook. And I might use circle hooks today too. I don't know. I'm gonna do what I can to catch all fish, but let's get us a shad right here. These are these are pretty good size shad. You know, I wanted them just a little bit smaller, but sometimes you just got to use what the river gives you. Excuse me, I'm gonna hook him right there, right in the nose hooking, and then we'll see what we can do right here. This is around 15 feet of water right here. I believe there's a little hole right there against that wall. It's around 20. But these current seams like this, oftentimes fish a hold on them seams if the shad are running the seams. But let's just chunk this dude out here. I don't see nothing on the depth finder right here, but this is a good place. I don't see no shad, I mean suspended. But I'm gonna drop it down there to the bottom, and I'm gonna raise it up a couple feet like that. And then we'll see what, hey. Look here, folks. There's one. Golly. Look at here, I may have to tie up right here. That was quick, was it not? Time it hit the bottom, man, we got bit. Let's see what we got right here. It's large jaw. We got some large jaws in the neighborhood. Doggone. Now, for large jaws, you want to be shad. We'll net him. That's a pretty good bass. In that current he is. Woo! That's a good one right there. Folks, that's a nice bass right there. To catch right off the bat like that. Something's wrong with my pump right there. I'll check it out. That's a $100 Bass Pro Shop bait saver. You can get by with it, but it's not the best time. We may get a good one. Let's let her go right here. Good bass. I wished Elmo was here, but he ain't. Oh, that fish wants to go. There he goes. Now, it would take a big old man to whoop me, but it just wouldn't take him very long. Well, I'm going to say this. That's a big shad. One hits that one right there, folks, it's going to be an airy big one. Not a little one, but a big one. Let's get that bait down there. What I'm doing is letting it hit the bottom, and I'm reeling the bait up around 4 feet off the bottom. That seems to be where the fish are right now. They're deep. Surprisingly deep for this time of year, but you never know. You just gotta experiment around and see what the deal is. Okay, I'm on the bottom. Let's come up about 4 feet and let him just swim around. That's all I'm doing, is just letting that shad swim around. My, we had one hit. We got one that's hit a big shad right here, folks. Yeah, he's moving with it. Y'all ready? We're gonna thorn him now. There he is. I can't tell how big he is. I'm gonna loosen the drag anyway. He ain't bad. Old Clarence, he sits there watching TV all the time. I'm out here catching fish. Okay. I brought that fish up slow too. If you don't, their air bladder will expand. I mean, a bass is that way. Anywhere from 15 to sometimes 12 feet, 20 feet deep, they'll do that. That's another pretty good large jaw. That was a big shad. Got some kind of something going on right there. Maybe that'll clear up. That was probably during the spawn. They ain't been off bed long, but a lot of these fish has done went deep. See if he'll go on back. Yeah, there he goes back to the depths. There ain't nothing but one thing that I know how to do, folks, is just catch another. Whoa! I couldn't help it. Well, those folks right there, that they were fishing right there, and they untied, folks. I don't know if I scared them away when I done the woo thing or not, but it looks like they're having motor problems, and this ain't a good place to have motor problems at all. Yeah, they're definitely having some trouble right there. Let's reel this shad in. This shad is red-nosed anyway, really bad, so it's not going to be a good bait. Well, they won't hardly hit them when they do that. I know a lot of y'all hadn't heard of that term, but when they red-nose that way, they put out some kind of ammonia out of their body, believe it or not, and it turns fish off. I've read that a lot of times, but yeah, let's go see if we can help him. Is the batteries dead?
Maybe. We don't know yet.
Can you see if it'll turn over? Did it turn over? Where'd you put in at? Right there?
Huh?
On this side?
You need to put this side.
The boat? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Something's wrong. Oh, that's a long rope. Nah, it'll be okay. That's a heavy boat right there. Come on, Bessie. I believe we can do it. Clarence couldn't do this. He gets excited. He'll look around and just get excited and just, oh, well, Clarence can't hardly do nothing. But now Clarence is a baby. Whoop. There he is, folks. What do we got right here? Now there's no telling. No telling. When it comes to live shad fishing, they ain't no telling what you'll catch. It's a good one. Alright, let's put him in the boat right here. That circle hook got him right there. See, it didn't hurt that fish. That's why I like circle hooks. Pretty good fish. Let's let him go. Every time we trip out here, a little boy looks at me like that. Hey, man, hey! My goodness. There's one right there, folks. There we go. That could be a bass. Out here in this current. Out here in the middle. He's pulling, but he ain't all that big. Oh, it's a stripe, small stripe, striper. Don't matter, they pull out here. This is just a lot of fun right here. I guarantee you. Just clean fun and a blessing to be out here. Yeah, pretty good little fish right there. They all feel big in this current. I've got to say that again. But medium action rods is the reason. I don't like to use no more heavy. I like to match my tackle to the fish I'm catching, but let's get him on in here. That's a pretty good one. That's bigger than the last striper I caught. Let's wet the bag right here and get him off. I just don't want to hurt him, folks. Man, I'm talking about, whoa. There he is right there. He's probably about 18 inches long. Not a very big one, but I tell you, if there were some big ones out here, we'd be catching them. So I can't help that. All I know is I'm having fun. There he goes. Well, folks, I'm going to let it go today. I am give out, slam out. But I did catch more fish than what I thought I would. One day after a front's always hard to catch fish, but live bait is the answer. And my main goal today was to see if this bait saver would keep these shad in pretty good shape in hot water temperature, and it done pretty good. But as the water gets hotter, a fella might be better off to invest in one. I mean, they're going to cost you anywhere from $500 to $600, $700. They're really outrageous. But what they do is filter the scales out of the water. You can put a little rock salt in them, and your bait will live a lot better. But that will get you by. They're about $100. Keeping your bait in good shape is essential for live bait fishing. I want to say thank y'all very much for everything y'all do, all the great comments. Love each and every one of you, and hey, doggone it, I'm talking. You don't say that. Hey, man, whoa, whoa, whoa. And remember, go fishing with me.